I'm Alex Curry here with Carmen Vitali, Bridget Condon, Tracy Sandler, and little Nikki Kay coming to you from Radio Row in San Francisco for our last day. It has been an absolute blast, and I think this might be the first time that we have 5 girls on set, 6 if you include Diana Rossini, who's off to the side on the herd.
7 if you include our little baby girl, Labubu.
Yes,
But
Beatrice.
is
Who runs the row?
Who runs the row?
Girls, you guys.
If you joined our show yesterday, you heard about this, and then so now we have her on the set with us.
Yeah, we got the very limited edition, hard to get Bleacher Report Labubu.
What should we name her?
We named her Beatrice.
Beatrice yesterday, yeah.
So cute.
Batty with a Beatrice.
Batty with a B.
Batty with
the B. Okay, guys, we are just 2 days away from the big game. So excited. We're going to spend this open giving our game predictions. Okay, we haven't done it yet. We've waited till the last day.
Yep.
We have an expert here who was at, Bridget, you were at the Rams-Seahawks
That
game.
was the Super Bowl.
Insane.
That
was
I think a lot of people
I
felt that way.
claimed that beforehand. I was like, this is the
We talked
Super
before.
Bowl.
Also, can we give a little love to Matthew Stafford for winning MVP and, sorry.
How about his girls?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean.
And the football
matching
purses.
dresses.
Right.
Oh my God.
They were so cute.
They were so cute.
They were beautiful.
This game is going to be so good.
Yeah.
I'm hyping it up because this is such a weird situation. I'm
Yeah.
from Massachusetts, but I cover the Seahawks all the time.
Yes.
And people are like, who are you going for? I'm going for a good game.
Yep.
The NFC Championship just showed us how dominant the Seahawks defense is. The Patriots are going to face the best offense that they've faced this postseason in Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. Do you want me to give my prediction first? I kind of just cut you off.
No, you
No,
didn't.
we usually go down the line, girl,
Yeah.
but you were
I'm like, hey guys,
Yeah,
so
I'm here at the show. Let me just
Tell us.
and then we'll go down the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Sam Darnold is going to come out on the biggest stage of his career
Yes.
and take the dub. The Patriots will be back. Drake May,
Yes.
Mike Vrabel, very young, very new. They aren't going to shock the world. I know a lot of people are hoping for that.
No.
This is Mike McDonald.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold and that dark side defense is here,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what's going to happen.
Okay, I feel like there might be a little theme here because I have jumped on the Sam Darnold fan wagon here, and I've already apologized to him publicly twice throughout this
I'm a
playoff run
stan.
because I was a doubter.
I'm a fan.
I've been a Sam Darnold truther for a very long time.
I was a doubter. I was like,
I'm
can
very
he
excited
be
about
that
this.
same guy in the big games, in the playoffs, when it matters?
Yeah.
And there was a point, like last season, when he lost Week 18, and then he lost the
got
first game of the
sacked 9
playoffs,
times.
and the Vikings decided not to keep him.
Yep.
Big mistake there. Obviously, they fired their GM. But seeing what he was able to do in his first year with the Seahawks, with the right fit, and someone wanting him to be the starter, number 1 quarterback, because you have to remember, in Minnesota, he was the backup for J.J. McCarthy, who got hurt, and then he got the opportunity to step in and take over. So this is his moment and opportunity, and even in the NFC Championship game, that was the best game he's ever played in his life, in his career.
Yeah.
And he was still dealing with an oblique injury, and he was able to come out, silence all of the doubters. I mean, obviously it was a little painful because it was against my Rams, and I wanted that to happen. But now I am a Sam Darnold stan on the bandwagon, and I think he is going to go out there and finish the job and get it done on Sunday.
It's interesting because I got to cover him very closely when I was covering the Minnesota Vikings, covering the NFC North.
Yeah.
Even going into that and knowing the time that he spent in San Francisco with Kyle Shanahan, I was like, there's something to this guy. He went to the worst possible situation he could have when he was drafted to the Jets. It wasn't a much better situation in Carolina. He goes to a Kyle Shanahan system, gets right, goes to Minnesota, and I'm like, I am a Sam Darnold truther. I think I've been a Sam Darnold truther for the last couple of years, so it's been really cool to see. Even though the Minnesota Vikings let him go, they had just essentially put too much into J.J. McCarthy to not give him that opportunity. But I really thought that Sam Darnold had exercised, and we just talked to Gerald McCoy about exercising some demons. He exercised the amount of demons that he needed to. More than I want to talk about Sam Darnold, though, with the Seattle Seahawks, because they are also my pick. It is this recipe that honestly both of these teams follow, which is have a really good quarterback, have a dominant defense.
Yep.
Now, the Patriots defense became dominant as the season went on under Mike Vrabel. They figured out how to get pressure, but they have been a little bit more, they're just younger. They're a little more inexperienced, a little bit more volatile when you talk about just their consistency, whereas the Seattle Seahawks defense is the picture of consistency.
They don't have flaws.
They don't
No,
have flaws. They are the
perfect.
most complete unit
And
in
it's
the league.
next man up time and time again. No
They've
matter who is
been-
out, they believe in what they're able to bring to the field as
They've
backup.
been dominant all season. They are dominant at every single level. Guys like Devin Witherspoon have been guys that I loved since they came out, and this is the most complete unit it possibly could be. I don't see how that recipe fails.
Yeah.
I
All right,
would
Trace.
I would agree with that. I think, and it's the most complete team. I've seen this team live 3 times this season.
Yes.
Week 1, Week 18, the divisional round. The Week 1 team is a completely different team than the Week 18
Yeah.
team and the divisional round team. They're dominant everywhere. And Rashid Shaheed comes in and becomes this secret weapon, this
Yes.
special team star.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. We all forget about special teams.
It's
But
true.
in a lot of situations, we see what a difference it makes. And this team it's incredible. Like you said, the defense is amazing. Sam Darnold's great. Jackson Smith and Jigba, not easy for me to say. The man went to Ohio State, but he
Yeah,
has just
right.
been
Yeah.
Proud of you.
a revelation for Seattle.
Something with those Ohio State
Well,
receivers.
oh, don't
Unfortunately,
get me
I
started,
know, as
but-
a fellow Big Ten girl, I don't like admitting
No,
it.
I don't
but
like it at all. But this is the best team in the NFL. It's
Yeah.
the most
Yeah.
complete team in the
On
NFL
paper.
from top to bottom. Mike McDonald has built just a tremendous defense, a tremendous staff.
Yeah.
And I just think they are pretty much unbeatable, if there is such a thing.
Yeah.
Patriots will be back. I think these are the 2 best teams. If you're going the best AFC, the best NFC, but this Seattle
Like,
team is
we're
just
really
too
jinxing
good,
it right now.
top to
No,
bottom.
really.
I know we really
There's
are.
no way that the Seahawks are not going to
They
win.
wouldn't lose
Yeah.
to anybody.
So
Let me just say
Nikki,
real quick, if you're sorry, Nikki,
Oh, no,
if
okay.
your grandpa's name is Dick Hammer, you can't lose.
You
the
can't
Super
lose.
Bowl.
I think that's
You
true.
can't lose.
I think
You're
that's
so
true. You
right.
can't
You're
lose the Super Bowl.
so right.
It is time. So I think how you feel about JSN, I feel about Sam Darnold as a Bruin. I have been intrinsically raised to doubt him. But I think if there's one
Ouch.
question mark going into the Seahawks' performance in this game, it's Sam Darnold. Is he going to turn the ball over? But I think it starts with the top and the belief that Mike McDonald has instilled in this team. And he has been the type of coach to let Sam make those plays, make those mistakes, and work through them. We saw him do it against the Rams despite turnovers, coming out with the win. And I think that sort of belief is what will push the Seahawks over, the redemption, right, from the last 2 teams, or last time these 2 teams met. And I feel comfortable saying that the Patriots might have a dynasty in the making, even
Yeah,
though they
no,
haven't
they're back.
won.
Yeah.
They're
they're
back.
They're
Yeah.
so
Were
back.
we
Very
ever?
back.
Were we ever gone?
But I'm going to say Seahawks win, and I think JSN's taking the MVP home.
Wow, is this dangerous that everybody picked the Seahawks?
It
though?
absolutely
because
is.
that's when something goes
Here's
the thing.
sideways and a hard left happens, and it's going to be the Patriots.
I've been literally born and raised 20 minutes from Gillette Stadium. Okay, so I'm not a fan. I'm unbiased. I'm a reporter. Come on,
Uh-huh.
guys. But I just know this team well enough to never doubt them.
Yes.
Different with Tom Brady. Like, remember, I don't know, the Seahawks and Patriots Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
I was like
2014.
ready to leave my
Yes,
watch
because
party.
you thought for sure they were getting in.
Yeah, and so
Everyone
like
did.
that's the thing.
Everyone did.
Like that's why you play
Then
on
they throw
Sunday.
the
That's why
ball
we love
instead
this
of run it
sport.
with
Anything can
Marcellus.
happen. Yeah, but please, Seahawks though, don't throw the ball if you're on the goal
you're on
line.
the
Yes,
goal line.
don't do it.
For the love of
Kenneth
Jesus.
Walker, you
Sam
go
was
right on
asked
in
that
there.
on opening night. They're like, "What are you going to do with the ball on
On the goal line.
No, watch them like fumble it though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I
like
think
it's
he-
the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Anything can
Yeah.
happen.
Anything
and
can
I think
happen.
obviously Seahawks are going in as the favorites.
That's the
Yeah.
favorites.
They are the most complete
Is it still
team.
4.5?
Yeah,
Is the
I think
line
it was
still
4.5.
4.5?
4.5
Yeah.
last
this
time I checked.
morning, but it's just something like we saw in the NFC Championship game. It has to be like it's going to be a mistake. It's
Totally.
going to
Will.
be
It's
one
gonna be the team that
mistake,
makes the
and
least
it's
amount
be
of mistakes.
it can be either side, but that is going to be the determining factor. Bridget, you've been at Super Bowls. You work for NFL Network. You've seen and been around this craziness. Kind of paint the picture of like the environment and the vibe for these guys.
Yeah, I think Matthew Stafford put it perfectly before the NFC Championship game when he was asked this very question, and
Yeah.
he started laughing, and one of the reporters was like, "What are you laughing about?" And he's like, "I'm just thinking about like the pregame warm-ups of the Super Bowl. The Rock was just there on the sideline."
Yeah, right.
Like,
Right.
Things like that are going to happen, and
Yes.
you have to. That's where
Stay.
experience comes in.
Yes.
And you're going to look and, like, I don't know, see the most famous person you've ever seen in your life right there,
Yeah.
and you're
Yes.
trying to just, like, throw the ball or catch the ball or,
Uh-huh.
I don't know, stretch out your hamstring. Those are the differences, but every single player that you talk to says once the whistle's blown, it's just football.
It's just
Yeah.
football.
It's just football. It's the same stadium. I
Yes.
mean, the Seahawks are very comfortable in the stadium.
Yes.
Obviously, the Patriots haven't played there as much, but it's just going to be football.
Yeah.
It is.
But last night, like, obviously this weekend, this whole week has been football, but last night was recognizing the best of the best in the game. NFL honors. And Matthew Stafford, who we've all been talking about in this Open, was just absolutely chef's kiss. Our new MVP, his 4 daughters up there on stage
Beyond.
with him as he's accepting his speech, thanking his wife. He is so grateful. Was this overdue? Was this the right choice?
1,000% the right choice. And I
Yeah.
understand Drake May had good numbers. But
Yeah.
again, Matthew Stafford, remember during training camp, I remember being at Rams training camp, we were wondering if he was going to be able
If he
to
was
make
broken.
it this
If he was
season
completely
because he
broken,
got,
yes.
He
I
was
like,
laying on that glass table, right?
No.
Like the infinity table or whatever it was. So
Yes,
Yes,
whatever in
yes,
that, like
the
cryo
hyperbaric
chamber,
chamber
Winnebago.
thing, yes.
I was like,
Airstream.
I didn't think the one thing I would be saying after maternity leave is Matthew Stafford and I are more in common now. We both had epidurals. Because
Same
he
girl,
had
same.
Yeah.
obviously, come on,
Yeah.
only strong ones get
Uh-huh.
epidurals. But clearly it worked. He had that back injury, and then he
Yeah.
went out and played the best season of his career.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
in year 17. He is the MVP without a doubt. Drake May is a very good player and a very young player, and he has time to grow, and he will
Yeah.
win the MVP. But that was kind of the last thing on Matthew Stafford's resume, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's done everything else, and now just check the box. How about those girls? The way that they had their
Dude.
football purses.
I know.
And the way they look at
Wait,
him,
and-
it just, it's beyond.
How can
And
you not
Matthew,
root
let
for
I
him?
us
love their
all
little
know he's
pregame.
coming back next year.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
I don't
So
know
there's
how
going to be a year 18.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
that
love
was
their little
the
pregame
moment.
ritual of him
Yes.
coming over, and he makes sure that he says hi and kisses his little girls one by one before every game.
So cute.
How about him kissing them after he lost the game? Did you
I
see that
know.
video?
Oh,
Yes.
We
So-
talked about that. We love that. Bridget, we love you so
I love
much.
you
And thank you for
Yes.
coming on.